Now, I'll warn you right now, we're going to be building on this and make it more complicated as we go. So not everything is going to happen in this video. And like I said, I am going to be going back and making some corrections to make it work a little bit more user-friendly. But let's go ahead and demonstrate the power that we have here. I've got a product ID. Let's take a look at our inventory page. This has, again, product ID, category, brand, model number, and our retail price. So what we would like to do is enter that product ID here, and based on that, have it populate the model and the price, and then do all the math for us automatically. So for our product ID, right now, there's nothing there, obviously. So let's go in the model. This is where we want the result. And our formula equals, we're going to use Vlookup. The reason that we're using Vlookup is because of the way that the data is arranged. Everything, if we head back here at inventory, everything is based like each element is, one single element is all horizontally. So everything that we're searching for is going to be within a vertical column, right? So we're typing a product ID, and all of the values that are going to be searched are in that column. Okay, they're arranged vertically, and that's how we get the V in Vlookup. It's for vertical. But what we're going to look up, and since I went to that sheet there, it changed the value for me. Our lookup value is B7. So we'll click there. And I don't really need to reference the sheet like that, so let's not. And our range, our table array, that is over here on inventory. So we'll click and drag, and I'm just going to go up to the fixed retail value because that's really all that I'm interested in. I don't need any of this information over here. This is kind of for my calculating values and stuff for inventory. So, whoops, got to hit enter. So we hit enter, and I get this error, which that happens sometimes. Don't worry about it. There is our table array and a comma, and then the column index number. Remember, this is the corresponding column that's going to have the information that you want. So we search in B7, we search in this range, but the information we're trying to pull at this point is the model. Now remember that this column number corresponds to the range that you specified. The leftmost column is the first column. So even though this is column B, it's going to have a value of an index of 1 because that's the beginning of my range. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. The model is the one that I want. So I'll go back here and I'll say the column index number is going to be 4. And then a comma, and then I'm going to do false because I definitely want an exact match. Close my parenthesis, and there, and I get NA. Ah! NA, what's that for? Well, that's because I don't have a value in product ID. All right, so what kind of, let's pull up a product ID. Let's say EAB 1435, I think is one. And I'll just down arrow, and boom, it's the strat. Check it out. All right, let's go over here to inventory. EAB 1435, and yep, model strat. So it's working. Great. Let's go back to invoice. Now we want it to do the price. So same formula, except what we have to take into account is that if this is index 4, we want to go 5, 6, 7. So we're going to use the same formula, equals Vlookup, opening parenthesis, and the lookup value is the same one that it was before. We're looking at this product ID. Table array is the same range, actually. Same thing. Okay, hit enter. Get that ridiculous error message that we don't know why it does that, but comma, and it was column index 7, right? And false. Enter. There we go. There's our price. Now all we have to do is tell it for my total I want equals D7 times E7. Hit enter. It's nothing now because there's nothing in the quantity. Let's say I want one of them. And blam, there we go. Now we've got a couple of things here. Number one, if we get rid of this and we don't have anything there, look at all those NAs that I get. That's kind of lame. We don't want that. Plus, even if we do have something there, let's Control Z and undo that. If I don't have anything in the quantity, then, I get that. Okay, I get nothing. So we need to do something here. We need to spruce it up, fix it up, plus we need to have it give us some values down here, calculate some stuff for us. So we need to make it a little more user-friendly. And we'll go ahead and do that in